What a game we have coming up here. A top 10 team perhaps walking right into a trap. As any fan of college football knows, when you go on the road, you never know what you might run into. Glad to have you with us from Aggie Memorial Stadium in Las Cruces, New Mexico, home to the Aggies of New Mexico State. As we'll see a participant from last year's playoff, the Boise State Broncos, taking on another team from the Mountain West, the New Mexico State Aggies. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. And the Broncos will kick it away to start. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So New Mexico State's offense will dial up the first ball plays in this one. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power. All those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all have to play well today.
Throws to the wideout. Working the middle. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. Out of the gun, the inside give. Oh, he's got some space. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. The Aggies with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. On the run, it's Parrish. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. And the opening drive is stopped with an interception. Bringing it back at the 20. Touchdown, Broncos. How about this defense taking one back to the house? Just one moment, and all of a sudden, the fortunes turn.
You're in a position where you're about to give up points, and now you flip that around and you put points on the board. Perfectly executed. What do you do in an interception? First guy blocks the intended receiver. Everybody else starts to form a wall where the ball's going. Nice blocking, nice interception, nice return for the touchdown.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The New Mexico State offense returns to the field. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a first down.
Well, another catch by the big fella. And, hey, this defense now in the second level, they've got to understand that they're going to see some play action. They can't keep fighting on the fake. It's not easy to do. You've got to be aware of the tight end and his release. As soon as you see him get upfield, right now you know it's pass. So don't even worry about the fake. Get your eyes focused and find the big fella to go make a tackle and make a play on the ball.
He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. First and goal from the 8.
Well, this quarterback has found a really nice rhythm here on this drive. He just looks dialed in. He's doing a great job in the pre-snap, seeing the safety rotation, and that time saw the one-on-one matchup to take a shot, and he hit it. He's in a really, really nice groove right now.
And that big gainer on the last one has them threatening from inside the 10. Keeping it on the ground on first and goal. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. To the air, it's Hammond. Lets it go to the end zone. can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line. Now 3rd and goal and tough yardage to cover here. Got it in the middle, it's Parks. They found the tight end, but he could not find first down yardage, and it'll be 4th down. Right down the boulevard. That'll bring him to within 4.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. Coming out with it, it's Camarda. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. The Broncos offense will try to get something started with their first possession. And this running game might have a huge advantage when they get to the second level of this defense, David.
Well, and this is a big challenge. Like, you're overmatched. You understand that this guy is a top-shelf player. And I'll be honest, this defense has kind of struggled a little bit this season. But this individual matchup, you got to get him on the ground. You got to find a way to corral him, slow him down. He can't be the game wrecker. If that's the case, it's going to be too easy for this offense.
And if you're on offense, you got to be thinking, let's dominate in the trenches and let's get our star running back into the second level against this linebacker. We've got an athletic advantage at that position. So if we can free him up into the second level of this defense, make him make guys miss, those are going to be explosive plays for the offense.
Puts it out of the air. There he goes. He goes out of bounds, maybe a step shy of the 40. They're going to mark it at the 39, and a really nice pickup there. Wants to go up top on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Bates. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Trying play action. He's going to let it go. He's got it inside the 25. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Broncos!
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Aggies offense will have another go at it. They might be feeling a little heat here as they've fallen into a 14-3 hole early. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Give to the running back. Out across the 20 to the 21-yard line, a 3-yard gain. Now facing a 3rd and long. To throw, it's Hammond. And the heat gets there, and they get it down at the 14-yard line.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked 1 time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
New Mexico State will be forced to punt. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. He's got it. He's got great speed. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. Boise State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. They've come out red hot already with a 14-3 lead. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. They'll line up with trips to the right side on 2nd and 6. Looking to fire. Got his man. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Offense threatening, 1st and 10 from the 31. They'll go back to the ground. Drives ahead for 3 to the 27-yard line. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Wants to go up top. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. It's complete on the right side. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Broncos are moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw on first down. It's complete to the left. Breaks into the open. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6. He'll set up to throw. Lowers that shoulder, delivers the blow. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. Big turning point as we head into the 2nd and get this game rolling again. They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. The offense changing the play. Looking for a path to the end zone to the right. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Boise State. No midseason concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead. Effective offense leading the way here and establishing this lead.
And that's how you draw it up, right? You want to come out, be clicking early, get everything going, want to get all the facets rolling. The defense right now on their heels, they have no answers. The offense doing whatever they want.
And the kick is good, but there's a penalty flag, and I think it's going to be roughing the kicker.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Not going to get a return here. They'll bring it out to the 25 as the kickoff sails through the back of the end zone. Scanning the field, it's Hammond. Got his man on the right. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. And the Aggies in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Hand off from the shotgun. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33. Looking to throw for it.
You just need more from your offensive line. 2nd and short like that, you'd love to be able to fire off the ball and pick that up running it, but the defense was able to get penetration. They were able to get a stop, and now you set up 3rd down, and this offensive line is going to have to play a lot better here.
Boise State ready to send out that offense. They've been firing on all cylinders, touchdowns on each of the first 2 drives, and they'll try to make it 3 for 3. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Back to pass. Just too much juice on that one as he airmails his receiver out of bounds. Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Right down the middle. He's got it. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
Makes the grab. He stopped at the 32, picks up 10 on the play and gets the first down. And the Broncos come to the line with a new set of downs. To the air on first down. Got his man in the middle. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. The Broncos with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. They're going to run it. Turning it on. Quick step and go. He rolls all the way down to the 5-yard line before they finally get him stopped. And the Broncos line it up with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he'll get this one back to the line of scrimmage, but no farther than that. And the D deny them on 2nd and goal. the option look. He'll pitch it. And they just didn't get anybody on that defense out of position, and they will lose yardage on that one. Looking to throw on 3rd and goal. Looking for the score. Touchdown, Broncos. Quick strike through the air for the score.
3rd and goal situation, and as a quarterback, you're thinking, I got to find Mr. Dependable. Who is that? It's always the tight end. He does a nice job on the route. He's a really big target. That was a smart decision by the quarterback, and it ends up being a touchdown.
The AT unit on the field. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
ACC action, fellas, and all week there's been intrigue about this one. Virginia is ahead right now in Charlottesville, but that's not exactly Sean Moore out there dominating this one. We are a long way from being over.
Looking for a physical attack from the gun.
They're up by 7 over North Carolina. It wouldn't be the ACC if there weren't this kind of storyline, guys, and we promise to keep you posted.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Got his man quickly. And it took the defense a bit to get a handle on him. A little slippery with all those juke moves. Back to throw. It's Hammond. Finds his tight end. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's 1st down at the 38. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on 1st down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Wants to throw it. Right on target this time. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the 1st down. Tries to slither forward on the sneak. They got him on the ground, but not before he gives New Mexico State a 1st down. After picking up a couple of 1st downs already on this drive, they'll snap it from close to midfield. Off play action on 1st down. Under fire. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. He'll keep it himself. This defensive front just ran free in the backfield. He'll lose 3. And they've converted their first 2 3rd down opportunities, but a 3rd and long is a different animal. Caught in the backfield. It's Parrish. Looks as if they might have that screen really set up, but he'll be stopped short of the marker. It's 4th down. New Mexico State will be forced to punt. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. Decent field position to start this drive from their own 33. Looking to throw on 1st down. Looking deep down the right side. Grabs it inside the 10. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8.
Man, this quarterback is having himself a day. Over 200 yards in the 1st half. It was hard enough for Palmer to get over 200 in a game, more or less in a 1st half.
This offense has put on a display in the 1st half, and they have a chance to tack another one on before the break. Davis will throw. He's got it on the run. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. 2nd and goal for the offense.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
They'll try to run it in. And he is stopped, not getting close to the end zone. Line of scrimmage still at the 3. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here. Got his man. And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. So they won't get a touchdown, but a chance to put something on the board before halftime. splits the uprights right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further.
And this guy has been a machine all season long. He is absolutely automatic. You know you're getting 3 points when this guy jogs on the field.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. When the offense has had enough, they'll take a knee and wrap up this first half. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Looks like it's been a terrific scene there today in Las Cruces. And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the first half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true 3-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and then the deep ball. He is a problem, and I don't think this defense has the solution. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Aggie Memorial Stadium.
New Mexico State will kick it away to open this third quarter. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Bronco offense back out there ready to give it another spin. Not sure they had to make many adjustments at halftime as they try to build on this lead here in the third. Got it behind the line. It's Jackson. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Quarterback on the keeper. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. The Broncos come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. They'll try to run for it. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. Boots' first of the day away was called on 4 times in the victory last week. Offense making its way onto the field to start the drive. Leaves it with the back. Just willed his way for a couple out to the 35. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. To the air, it's Hammond. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. And the defense got it. Touchdown, Broncos! And they turn it into a defensive score.
And the defense comes with the blitz. Nice job getting to the quarterback. And don't just get there. Try to strip that football out. They get the QB to the ground. The ball's out. They scoop it up, take it all the way back to the house for 6.
Ready to try the point after. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. The scoop and score. What a lift it can give to the defense. Not content to get the ball. They wanted to do something with it, and they did. On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Wants to throw on 1st down. That's caught. It's Bolden.
And I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. They'll go to the counter play. Spins away from the defense.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Not much to show for it. This defense has kept them bottled up all day. Back to throw, it's Hammond. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. New Mexico State will be forced to punt. And the punt hits at the 6, and they can't down it, and it'll be a touchback. Boise State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. A rather unproductive series last time, 3 and out, and they'll try to do better this time around. Off the play fake on first down. Makes the catch. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. After that last completion, it's second down. Looking to fire. Quick strike complete. And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Broncos getting set on 1st and 10. Catch in the middle, it's Bates. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
Brings up second down.
Back to pass on second down. They're working that left side. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. The Broncos are on the move. Caught in the backfield, it's quick. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Backed up now, here's second and long. Motion from the back. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Snagged in the middle, it's Bates. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throw and catch. Takes the handoff, it's Jackson. Just leaves him grabbing air as he gets down to the 35. And the Broncos can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. He'll pull it on the read. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. 3rd and short here from the 35. Might take a shot here if this is 4-down territory. He'll do it himself. Nice move there. They'll pick up enough yardage for the first down. They've got it at the 30. The Broncos kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Quick release on the RPO. With that last catch, he now breaks the 1,500-yard mark for his career.
And that's a pretty good accomplishment, man. Hitting 1,500 yards, that speaks to your consistency, your durability, and your playmaking ability, Palmer, to consistently make plays. Because when you got those guys as a quarterback, you find them.
It's pretty nice. 1,500 yards, obviously a great number. The cool thing about him, though, he doesn't care about the stats. This guy just wants to win week in, week out. He's hungry, and he's made plays throughout his career.
And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the 4th. Final stanza of the game, and we'll start with the first down. Going to the ground. Bulldozes his way through. Huge game before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it 1st and goal. He'll keep it himself. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Boise State. They're on the board again, and it looks as if this winning streak is going to continue.
And it hasn't mattered what they've called guys offensively all game long or who's been on the field, what personnel groupings there have been. They're simply executing at a higher level than this defense, and they're keeping their foot on the pedal here in the 4th quarter.
The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Dynamite matchup this week in the ACC, fellas. Virginia is being brought out back behind the woodshed right now. This is cover your eyes, hug your loved ones territory. A real shame. They're trailing by 21 to North Carolina.
Trying to start the drive with a pass.
Never know what's going to happen in the ACC, and we'll circle back. If anything develops, you should know about it.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final.
How about this defense? No mercy. Like, listen, I know we're up big, but they are still hunting, still flying around, still chasing, still making life really miserable for this offense.
The Aggies now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Second down, they'll go to the air. Out of the backfield, he's open. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. Third and long from inside their own 20. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And is knocked away and incomplete. The defensive back staying in phase and batting it away. New Mexico State will be forced to punt. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Fields to punt and tries to help improve that field position. He was able to get that ball up to the 48-yard line before he stopped on the return. Quarterback on the keeper. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Quarterback will keep it. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. It's third down, and they have to get it to the 42 to move the sticks. Davis looking to pass. It's complete to the right. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the first down. Wants to go up top on first down. Fakes the grab. Gets him on the ground at the 28, but not before a big 10-yard pickup. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Broncos are moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw on first down. Gets it out fast. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down.
And, man, this quarterback has had a day. With that pass, he goes over 300 yards on the day. Really nice job executing, putting up some yards today. Pretty good day for the young man.
The Broncos have it with a 1st and goal. Now on the option. The pitch. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Offside, defense.
And you got to focus, right? The first thing you're looking at as a defensive lineman, the first thing you understand is the ball starts with a snap count. I have to line up, see the ball. When the ball moves, I move. I know it's simple, but you still see guys jumping off sides all the time.
Now the offense tries to punch it in on 2nd and goal. He'll pull it on the read. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Cutting it close now with 3rd and goal upcoming. They'll try to blast their way in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown Broncos. That score will give them a little more room to operate here in the 4th quarter as they go for their 6th straight win.
Points, points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns on the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. So a drive that started just beyond midfield, only 49 yards, and they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The New Mexico State offense returns to the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. wasting no time throwing on this drive. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. So now it's 2nd and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Swings it out to his running back. Now backed up in their own end, it's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Flips it out to the back. He stopped right at the 22, and that'll bring us to 4th down. New Mexico State will be forced to punt. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. He'll field the punt and see what he can get. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. Boise State ready to send out that offense. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Here's a quick throw out to the left. And the defense. Just a short game there. And the Broncos line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Got the quick pass. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line. The give as they work on that clock. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. The RPO, it's complete. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Already well within field goal range. Wonder how aggressive they'll be on 3rd and long from the 22. From the gun, wants to pass. Dumps it to the back. Grabbed over the middle. It's Camarda. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. 1st and goal from the 9. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Back's looking for the goal line. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
They get the win. They are now bowl eligible, but when you have a 0 in the loss column, there are much bigger fish to fry.
I think a lot of people thought they'd be 6-0 at this point, too. So we know they're going to a bowl game. Great. But, David, they've got their eyes set on the college football playoff and a national championship. They have that kind of talent. They're not surprised they're 6-0. They're looking to do bigger things.
No, 6-0 is great, but that's not the goal. They want to be 12-0. They want to be 14-0. They want to continue this streak as long as they possibly can. Extremely talented. Nobody's surprised, and their goals are a lot bigger than this.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese.